Hey, what's going on, guys? It's MamaBear Vixen back with another video of MamaBear Plays Pixelmon. And today we're just going to show you what I've been doing in the game on GRM. Because right now I have no ideas as to what to do for my next videos, and I have not worked on a new design for a build tutorial, which I will probably end up doing here soon. Just thought I'd give it a break before I start another one. So let's go around and show you what I've been doing and what's been, working around my claim and a couple of other things. So let's get started. As you see, I built a breeding area, and this is a fire psychic breeding area. And I evidently made a mistake in what gender my new Delphox is. I was going to breed Delphoxes because, well, I was going to breed my Delphoxes for Fennekin, because I found one that had a perfect spec attack IV. Well, it turns out that Delphox was male, and my shiny one is male, and you cannot breed two male Pokemon together. So I kind of have to wait to find another female, or to find a female one with the IV that I need. And as you can see, if you watched my first video of playing Pixelmon on the new updated server, you saw that I was left with a bunch of spawn eggs in a chest. Well, I finally spawned all of them except for the squid egg. And I lost my horse. Someone killed it. They came by my claim, and apparently you can kill animals on people's claims. So they killed it. Which, way to go, whoever did that. And so I decided to spawn my rabbit egg in here, but I accidentally let it out, so I killed it. But we still have our sheep, and we have a pig, and we have a cow. And the one spawn egg, the one friendly spawn egg that I noticed that I was not left with was a chicken egg. And, that's okay. I have no real uses for chicken eggs other than, they drop eggs in food. And the eggs would help with cakes for fairy type breeding and human breeding, I think, still. And we added quite a bit more apricorns, so I can start making a lot more ultra balls, because they sell for 600 a ball at the shopkeepers at spawn. And I've also made some huts. These are going to be turned into little restaurants, because food is one thing that's going to be needed around here. So I've been slowly collecting food for that. And inside my house, if we can get the door open, this might be a little leggy, but yeah, if we come inside, I started a little smelt. I'm only going to have it this size. I'm not going to have any more, and I haven't decorated the inside of this, although I did complete my basement. Because on that video, on that very first video of this updated server, you saw that I was actually digging out the floor so I could put in a basement, and I did put in the floor, and the blocks that I used are dark oak logs and then spruce wood planks. And I did this combination just because I thought it was a little different, and it actually looks fairly decent. And if we come down here, I have a Pokemon painting with a Charizard Y in it. And if you come back here, I have a PC. I don't have a healer, and that's fine, and that's because I have Pokemon. I have Pokeheal as command. And this room here, when you first come in, is mostly Pixelmon items. Honestly, sometimes I place items randomly, but, this area is geared towards that. And if you come in here, this is mostly geared towards Minecraft. And if you remember, before the update, I had my little storage barn, and I had the two floors, I had one floor being Pixelmon items, and then the one floor being, specific to vanilla Minecraft items. Well, this is sort of no longer it, because I didn't have room in my Pixelmon side to put silicone, and that is a strictly Pixelmon item for this version. In other mod packs it's not. It is used for, you do have silicone still, and it is used for other things, of course, but in this, it is specifically a Pixelmon item. And if you go back to this room, this is where I have random stuff in here. It's both, you know, Pixelmon and normal vanilla Minecraft stuff, because as you see this is where I keep my TMs and armor. I also keep all my other tools and stuff in here, because I don't have enough TMs to actually expand for more. And if you come back to this back room, this is where, you know, the Pokeball operation smelts. This is where all they come. This is where the bases come down. And this side is where the tops come. And I don't have any in there right now, because up above I have, in my little smeltery, I have apricorns cooking for that very purpose. And I just tossed in a bunch of bases in to up above, and I'm not sure if those are done either. I have a few in there, so they probably aren't quite yet. And yeah, so this is just a bunch of other Pixelmon items, machines, you know, things like that, apricorns. And this is pretty much, this room is all pretty much geared towards any miscellaneous items and my building, my crafting stuff for Pokeballs. So that is our basement that you saw me digging out in our very first video. Now I have another claim, if I can quit lagging for a sec and get out the door. As you know, these iron door buttons are my nemesis. I can never get out them the first time, pretty much. Get in or out, can't get out the first time. And we're gonna walk past Leopardbird's house, and that's because this new claim of mine is over here. And it's just another apricorn farm. As you saw around my house, I just have the yellow and black ones. Well, in this one, in this particular claim, I have all of them. I have every single color, and I still have more yellow, black ones than I have any others. But, you know, that's okay. Ultra Balls do sell for more, although you do, the downside is you only get one ball, so you only get 64 per stack, or per, you know, making them. And you get 3 of the others. But this is the weird thing that I found out. You know, if you make heal balls, I believe it is, they sell for only $150 at the shopkeeper. So that is a ball I would not suggest crafting if this is how you want to make money. Now this may take a second to load as we are recording, and this, you know, the server lags quite a little actually. And I don't know if it's just because a lot of people, this might be because I have so many apricorns here. You know, and really, you're only allowed to plant 16 per chunk, but it's been figured out if you do this a different way, you can plant more. And so I took and got this claim that's really close to my house and planted more. So I can make any ball I wanted. What's up here? Looks like someone's been building up here. Someone found my apricorn claim. If we can climb. You know, if we can climb. You know, I'm not used to all this walking. I'm actually used to... what? I'm used to, flying. And let's see who this belongs to. It's not even claimed. And I don't have COI anymore, so I can't even check to see who placed this crap. But, you know, obviously they saw this, so, you know, they can't build around here. That entire chunk, this entire square is claimed by me. And it is actually claimed, so they can't steal my apricorns either. Because actually in this updated version, if your apricorns are on your claimed area, people can't steal them anymore. As to in the lower versions, they could. You could steal from people's claimed apricorns, which I actually didn't really like. I mean, I didn't grow them, but I know how frustrating it was to the people who did, and they found out that they were stolen because they take time to grow, because apricorns are still on a tick system, so, you know, you actually somewhat have to be near them, somewhat, for them to grow. So, you know, I know that was a frustration to a lot of people. Now, I have another claim, and I have a homestead. Now, in my build tutorial and the first recorded video, I said I was going to build a shiny Delphox pixel art. Well, in order to do this, I need lots and lots of wool. Well, spider spawners and stuff are turned on GRM right now. I don't know if this is going to stay, you know, a normal thing, or if eventually the owner will turn them off, but for now, they're on. And I had someone create a, you know, a harvester for me so I can have lots of string. And I was just recently AFK for here for a couple of hours, and it's almost filled, and it was about right here when I went AFK, so I've actually gotten about, I've nearly completed it all, so that is really cool. And this was done for me by Yoburgai. So Yoburgai, if you're watching this, there is your credit, there is your sign. It is out in plaster on YouTube for you. And I intend to find more once the world starts expanding more and more, because it's going to take a lot of wool just for this. And for this particular thing, you actually do have to be AFK by, and I think for anyone that you build, you actually have to be AFK by, and that's okay. But that's what I've been doing so far. I've also been training. I've also been, I have actually started move training another Pokemon, and I'm, been move training my legendary birds a little. I've actually added moves to my Zapdos, and now I'm going to show you this because I'm not exactly going to use this in battle with other people. It's just, here because, well, I don't really battle other people, so I can show you the moves. The moves that I've added are Thunderbolt and Hidden Power. Now, in this version, in this update, we don't have the Hidden Power command anymore. So we can't be told what type the Hidden Power is, but I actually went on today and found a Hidden Power calculator, so I know what Hidden Powers I'm using when I put them on my Pokemon. And for this particular Pokemon, my Zapdos, it is a Dark Power, I believe is what the calculator said. Now, I don't know how accurate this calculator is, but I'm hoping it's fairly accurate because I'm about to put a Hidden Power on my Venusaur for, its Mega Evolution, and the Hidden Power is supposed to be Fire, and the IVs are accurate enough for that. So, that's that. And again, this Venusaur isn't something I'm going to use in a battle because this Venusaur is only 45% IVs, and I do want a better one for the Mega Venusaur. And I'll show you the moves. The moves that I've added recently. I've changed out my, I think this was Leech Seed for Synthesis, and my Worry Seed, which changes its a bit, your opponent's ability to insomnia so they can't fall asleep. Choose Sluddy Bomb. And this will eventually become Hidden Power and Giga Drain. And that's for his Venusaur. And now the ability you want typically on that is the Chlorophyll, but I don't have Chlorophyll right now on my Venusaur, so, that's okay. And I don't know if abilities change during Mega Evolution. I am not, entirely familiar with Mega Evolution because I've said that the only games that are really played for the normal, normal Pokemon games is the ones I grew up with, and those were the very first ones. Now, I've only just gotten into Pokemon Sun, so I'm learning. I'm learning right now, and that's okay. What are some other things I've been doing? Oh yeah, you're seeing all these little things on, for the waypoints that I've set, and some of these are my death points, but that one over there, the J point, is a jungle biome. So if you're looking for a jungle biome, you can ask me, and if I'm on, I'll show you. I can show you because I don't intend to use it. It's just there. I wanted to mark one out so I can hang around and maybe get a Mew to spawn. Maybe. That's not, a for sure thing. And I said in that first video that I wasn't going to do this, but I decided to do it because I was bored and didn't have anything to do. So all these other ones are marked out. They are the Pokestop areas. And they're all marked out. And now I went around and changed the initials on them because I realized when I named them all Pokestop that the initials were all P's. So it got kind of confusing, actually. Got really confusing as to which ones I'd already gotten. So I went and changed those around. And I realized that no one has really started living by me yet, which, that's okay. I don't know, if I move and start making a city, of course, my house will be up for grabs once I move all my stuff out. And it's a really good starter house for anyone who's just joining. There's not a lot to build, and I know most people want to build their own house, but if you're not that great of a builder, soon my house will be up for grabs. And I know there's one person that lives over here, over this way. I think we're going the right way. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. And I'm sorry if you find these next few videos a little boring. Again, I really am not sure what I'm going to record next. And I know that I would like to do some more build tutorials, but no one left a comment and was thought, you know, to say whether or not you would like me to do more. And you know, I know people were grateful for that video, and I could come up with more designs that are builder friendly, you know, beginner friendly. And you know, that's really easy. Like the house that I have now, that would be super beginner friendly. It wasn't hard, it was easy. It just requires being able to get up a little. Because I did have Fly for a couple of days, because the owner thought when he gave it to me it would turn off, but it didn't. It was just enough time to allow me to finish my house. So, you know, that all worked out, and I showed you that in that first video. Yeah, I did. And, yeah. So, you know, the snack crate thing, if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been talking about the snack crate thing, and I should be knowing what I'm getting from what country my next crate is coming from next time. And this time, I got a drink to come with it. And I'm super nervous about that because I saw what was supposed to come in my South Korea crate, and it was milk flavored soda, which is it's just weird. It sounds weird, and so I'm a little nervous about what's coming in this one. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna find the other person's house. It's okay. I don't, you know. And I don't really have a lot to do. I don't really have anything that I need to build right now. I can go back to my house, and I probably can make some Pokeballs just for the heck of it. And yes, as you can see in my breeder, by the way, the fire side, because I'm building as a psychic and fire type, there is no netherrack. No Pokemon drops netherrack anymore. So, Gravy, if you're listening, figure out a block shop, because we can't have level 3 fire type breeders anymore, and it's kind of irritating. And the psychic side is only because I didn't have any nether, you know, any quartz blocks yet, but I actually managed to find a couple of one Poke Center and a Poke Shop in a village that still had their quartz blocks, and I took it. I took it all. I also took the bookshelves, and yeah, no, the bookshelves, and I took a flower pot and the tree that was in the flower pot. I also found a sea lantern in one of them, and I took that too. And the glowstone. Yeah, I did. And really, I should have been taking the red wool off of the Poke Center, and that's because I'm going to need lots of red wool for this shiny Delphox pixel art. And some orange, because we'll do some lighting stuff. We'll do some shading stuff with the red and orange. And I would do shading with the purple, but there's no dark and light purple blocks, so it doesn't really work out that way. And I'm hoping when I start designing this in creative that it actually turns out the way it's supposed to, because I would really love to be able to say that I built a pixel art on my own. And if you have seen my Entei build and my Charmander, you know, in my previous videos, in my series stuff, those were not built by me. I built them, yes, but they were copies from a video. They were copies from videos, because I have never attempted pixel art before. Actually, that's not true. I did, and when I did, it sucked, because I wasn't a builder, and I don't know if I could consider myself a builder now, but I'm going to actually attempt my first one, and in creative, before I take and waste a bunch of wool. That's not iron, those are for bases. And we need another stack of black apricorns. I think I have one downstairs. And do I? And let's feed before we die. This isn't just yellow and black apricorns anymore. Since I started with the other ones, this is all of them now. So that sign is inaccurate, and I do. Okay. So to build a Ultra Ball top, you need at least two black apricorns. Now I have the stacks because I'm about to make a stack of the tops. And then you need a yellow apricorn. So, and they're in this combination. They go black, yellow, and black. And then, of course, if you want to, take more than one, just press Shift, click, and look, we have 64. Now to get this cooking, as you saw, I have a little system for making Pokeballs, so I don't have to keep putting them in. You just put them in the chest, and then they'll feed right into mechanical anvil. And yes, now in this version, mechanical anvils are available, which is super exciting because before I didn't want to make Pokeballs because, well, I'm lazy and those take forever on a normal Pixelmon anvil. But it's cool. It's actually cool to watch. See, because there was the top, and it's going to come down and press it into the top. And it does the same thing over here for the base. See, there's the iron base, and now there is the iron, that's the base. So there it is. And did we run out of coal in here? Nope. Well, almost. We actually ran out of iron. That's fine. I'll make those in a little while. When I have 9 more. When I have 9 more blocks, I will make more. Because I don't think I have any more iron. Which means I have to go mining. No, that's my wall. That's my wall, great. And yeah, I have no more. So I'll have to go mining eventually. And I'm not going to make this video super long because I think that I don't want to bore you with anything. And I just wanted to show you and give you an update with what I've been doing. And yeah, that is what I've been doing in this. Is expanding my apricorn farm, putting another one over there. I spawned in all my eggs other than, look, Zangoose wanted to fight. Well, I think my Delphox, yep, take a what shot. And drops bones. I'm going to drop all of them. Or, well, try to drop all of them and then pick them up. Which, that battle caused us to lag a little, which is fine. But yeah, so that's what I've all been up to. That's all I've done lately. So, I think that's going to be our quick little video, quick little update. Oh yeah, I've also got a cape, which is just Elytra that you get from a boss drop, from a mega boss drop. Because there are no regular boss drops anymore. Oh yeah, that's it. I got a cape. I'm super girl. I'm super Delphox girl. Now, that is our short little video and update of what's been going on the server, what I've been doing, and whatnot. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked and subscribed to my videos, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.